Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. The next topic will be understanding the common transformations. We have a lot of transformations. We told you, right? 30 plus transformations we are going to be using. What are the ETL tools are available? Informatica, Data Stage, Pentaho, Talent, even ADF, even Azure. There is a ETL tool called ADF. So Azure means a cloud platform, right? So Azure means what, Nana? Cloud. So there is many things we spoken about it today. On premises. On premises means what? On premises and versus cloud. I told you what is a cloud. I told you what is on premises. If you don't know what is on premises, what is cloud, I can tell you. On premises ETL tools are SSIS and Informatica. I will tell you what is on premises. Don't worry. Informatica, Data Stage, okay, from IBM company. Informatica company, Talent, right? Pentaho. These are free tools, Talent and Pentaho. Then we have ODI, Oracle Data Integrator. Like that, we have thousands of on-premises ETL tools are available. Clear? And we have a lot of ETL tools are available, especially the cloud platforms. Cloud is, I'm talking about Microsoft Azure. Microsoft company has one cloud. And we have Google Cloud, GC. Google Cloud is one more cloud platform from Google. Then we have Amazon Web Services, AWS. AWS means Amazon Web Services. All these are called as cloud platforms. అర్థమవుతుందా? What is the cloud platform? What is on premises? We will discuss. But before that, so you have SSIS and everything ETL tools in this direction. But in the cloud platforms also we have ETL tools. So in Azure, if I take it Azure, we have ADF means Azure Data Factory, where you are going to be using a drag and drop options. Clear? So drag and drop, there is no coding. Clear? So there is no coding. It is completely a graphical user interface, GUI based. Even SSIS is a completely GUI based. There is no coding. Drag and drop the software so that you will create a beautiful SSS packages and pipelines. Am I clear? So in ADF also, which is a cloud platform, where if you want to perform in the cloud, drag and drop will be there. Okay, it is a GUI. One more thing you have, Azure Data Bricks. This is also Azure Data Bricks is one more software coming from where it is completely code. You need to write the coding. It is command user interface. You need to say CUI based. You need to write a lot of coding, but it is also ETL tool. Clear? So you need to know Python. You have to know some other commands. Clear? It is a CUI based. This is GUI. So you have to write the code based. It is completely code based module, but you need to write a lot of Python programming, lot of other programming if you wanted to perform these operations. Clear? Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Bricks, both of them are, this is a 30-day course. We are having the class, right? 30 days course, and this is also 30 days course. You can learn both or one of them sufficient if you wanted to go into the cloud. But what is the eligibility? Eligibility means SQL you have to know. Without SQL, don't come into IT industry, whether it is a cloud or on premises. You have to compulsorily learn SQL for 1 or 2 months in depth of the course, or parallelly you should learn ADF and SQL Server. So that is important. Clear? So now, what is a on premises and why cloud? Let us understand. Now I will give you one simple car example so that you will understand. I would have given, but it will be repeat. So I wanted to buy a car. So what I do? I will do a lot of analysis, and I wanted to buy, I am ready to buy a Swift car, or I would like to buy a Ford car. If you wanted to buy a Ford car in India, at least 10 lakhs cash, right? 10 lakhs and INR rupees I need to have. Then afterwards, if I know driving, that is good. Otherwise, every month driver, payment, driver salary, I need to have it. So then second one, I need to maintain the car, fuel and everything, and accident if I met, and cleaning, and you need to have the insurance policy for the bikes and everything. So this is a big risk if I wanted to go in for a car maintenance. Clear? Because everything you need to take it, but only thing is that it is your own car. It is own car. This is what is called on-premises car, right? Insurance, right? So maintain the car means cleaning the car, taking care of the accidents and everything. Now you got an idea. Why should I go in for a car? I would like to go and book a car in Uber. I wanted to hire a car in Ola. Now you tell me, what are these platforms? These are called cloud platforms. Cloud means online. Cloud and అర్థమేంటి? Cloud means web, cloud means online. So instead of buying a car, normally what we do? We are going to be installing the Uber app or Ola app. We are going to be booking any car. I would like to book a Benz car, yes. I would like to book a Ford car, yes. I would like to book a Swift car. Any car you can book it, and it is 100% inexpensive and cheaper. Now, driver fees you need not give, fuel fees you need not give, but you will enjoy the drive, cleaning of the car. You're not going to be doing. Everything will be maintained by the Ola and Uber. What is that you need to have? Simply, you need to install the Uber application in your mobile phone, Ola. Now, let us come to the IT industry. What is IT industry is going to be doing? IT industry is going to be buying lot of hardware. For example, I have to have SSIS. First, I have to buy hardware, right? Computer I have to buy. Okay. If you buy a computer, is it enough? No, it is not enough. You have to buy software, buy hardware, and buy software. Okay. If you buy a software, that is enough? No. You have to have the networking people, or you need to know the technical guys. So you need to hire technical guys to install the softwares. Okay. If you install the software, will it run? No. You need to have the 24/7 maintenance. Power supply has to be there, and antivirus you have to buy, right? So antivirus you need to buy, install, and for this you have to again rent a big premise. Rental premises you need to hire, right? So rental premises. Think about ICICI Bank. Think about, so a lot of people who have to buy the computer first. If the if the ICICI Bank wanted to keep their data, ICICI Bank not into IT, ICICI Bank into banking, but they have to keep their data. What is it they have to do? They have to buy hardware, they have to buy software, they have to hire the technical people like we, and power supply things, generators they need to buy, and rental premises they need to have, so that completely they have to maintain their own data center. Completely, the ICICI Bank is maintaining their own data center. It is a big headache for them. Clear? It is what is called on premises. On premises means our own data centers, our own. Clear? On premises means my own car, versus cloud means rental car. So instead of going for on premises, so there are some companies like Ola, Uber. These companies are giving you for rental platforms, right? So you can get the car for rental. Like that, you will be able to get hardware, software, everything for the rental. These companies are called as Azure, Google Cloud, AWS. So what do you mean by cloud? Cloud platform means these people are going the hardware, software for rental. That is what you need to understand. Clear? So now, lot of things you need to understand. Azure is just like one more Uber company. Google Cloud just like one more Ola company, like that AWS. So these people will say, hey, we have a hardware, we have a software installed. You wanted to hire a server, we will give you. You pay every month 10,000 based on the usage. Okay, based on the usage only, you pay some very, very less amount. You tell me, if you wanted to go to airport, you pay $1,000 in Hyderabad. If you wanted to go to railway station, we pay only 500. So it depends upon the distance they're charging, depends upon the size of the data, how many people are using this, you have to pay. Now you tell me which one is cheaper. On premises is cheaper or cloud one is cheaper. Definitely these guys are cheaper. Now tell me, if you buy a hardware, if you buy a hardware, what all you have to buy? Again, you should know how to install this SSIS. You should know how to install this. So if you wanted to buy on premises, means buy hardware. Okay, buy hardware. Now buy OS. Now again buy SSIS. That is by MSBI. And afterwards, you have to know how to install everything, right? And tomorrow SSIS next version comes. Again, you need to install. Upgrading, maintenance, taking care of ETL will be nonsense. So people said, no, 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 no. On premises ETL, we don't want to use it. And so forth. The future coming technology, you hire a machine where you hire a machine with you will get a hardware and you will have all these things are installed in that. Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Bricks, everything is installed. Tomorrow, you are talking about, sir, I'm not able to install. I need Chandu's number, sir. I need Chandu's number, sir. Sir, give me the software, sir. Give me the software, sir. Will you be worried about that? No, 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 no. That is what is the cloud. Cloud means a rental server, rental hardware. Cloud is cheaper, inexpensive, online. Clear? So cloud means you need to take the rental server, software, hardware already installed. We need not install data factory. We need not install anything there. That is what is the beauty about the cloud platforms. However, we have a cloud platforms for the cars is a Uber and Ola. Now, the same way we have a here AWS, Amazon Web Services, and we have a Microsoft Cloud, and everything is going to come. Clear? Now tell me, you need not install ADF. You need not, buy a hardware. So no need of installing operating system. No need of installing antivirus. Everything is Azure is from Microsoft. Microsoft will be taking care. Only you need to give simply a rent. Every month rent when you give. So they will be giving all this. So this is nothing but Azure ADF is nothing but SSIS on cloud. Clear? On cloud means rental platform. So where whatever we are doing in SSIS, the same thing we are going to be doing in the drag and drop way in ADF. Azure Data Factory. So what is the eligibility to get into ADF means you have to know SQL Server. Now you tell me two differences. Now whether you understand clearly or not. Let me tell me SQL Server and Azure SQL. What is the difference? You tell me. So SQL Server means I have to buy a computer. I have to get the software download. I have to install on my own. So this is on premises. It is on premises. Clear? So Azure SQL means the same SQL Server already installed, which is a cloud based. So that's it. Okay, it is a rental SQL. Rental Azure SQL means SQL Server is installed where in the Azure. What is Azure? Azure is the brand where you can get the hardware software for rental. What software you are getting? SQL Server. You can also get Azure Oracle. What is the meaning? Azure Oracle and Oracle Server. What is the meaning? You tell me. You're telling you're buying a hardware. You're buying a laptop and Oracle software. You have to buy and install it, or you need to have a pirated copy. You can install. This is on premise. But Azure Oracle means Azure is the platform where you can buy hardware. You can buy for rental, and hardware software also you can get it for rental. So you're telling, hey Microsoft, you install Oracle and give me a computer for rental. That is the meaning. So in Ola you will get any car, right? So Ola can give you Ford car, Swift car, any car like that. Microsoft can give you anything. They can give you Azure SQL Server. They can give you for rental, or Azure Oracle also you can get it for rental. Clear? So you have to know what is SQL Server. versus if somebody says this one, what is the meaning? Same, creating a table, dropping the table. Instead of you're doing in your machine, you're going to be hiring a machine, and in that they would have already installed SQL Server, latest version of software. You will be able to simply go and open an account. If you wanted to use cloud, you have to open an account, right? If you wanted to book a cab, means install the Ola application, Uber application, you have to create account first. Then only you can do everything. So you have to go to Azure portal.azure.com. This is where you need to go. Okay. You have to go portal.azure.com login. Clear? So this is where you will perform ADF and everything. No softwares need to be installed. You can have your email ID. You can create one account here, so that you will be able to go into portal.azure.com and you can get ADF, everything. You can start doing that. Azure services. So data factory and whatever you would like to have, lot of things you can do it. Virtual machines, this one, that one. But I wanted to see SQL database. This is Azure SQL. So same SQL server is installed here and a lot of things. So Azure will have a cloud platform. You can get everything in Azure. So Azure means rental. Remember, rental, you can get everything. Sir, I need a Hadoop machine for rental. Yeah. Sir, I need a Java for rental. Yeah. I need a .NET for rental. Yes. All of them are Azure.NET, Azure Java, Azure, big data, Azure, this one. That means rental Azure. So whatever you would like to get, you will be able to get it. So data factory, this is where we are going to be performing our ETL operations. Yeah, am I clear? Start with Azure free trial, manage Azure Active Directory, blah, 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 blah. This is we are going to be starting for first day, 60 days or 30 days for free. Then later you need to, make the payment. You can start with ADF. Clear? So this is what you have to know about Azure. Azure is the factory. Azure is the brand of the Microsoft. They're doing a business, but what they do, they give you everything for rental. Why rental? Because that is cheap, that is inexpensive for whom? For the customer. Now you tell me, there is a, let me close this. I don't want to go into cloud now. So I wanted to have an inverter. You can also have an inverter. Everybody will have an inverter. Inverter means every customer will have an inverter in the gated community. Instead of that, you and me will buy a big generator and we will give maintenance for somebody else. Now you tell me, what is the thing? Buying inverter is 20,000-30,000 rupees. You can switch on only 1 or 2 lights. But if you buy a bigger inverter, there is a maintenance department will be there. You hardly give 1,000 rupees. You hardly give 1,000 rupees. So you will give bigger advantage, rental, right? So like that, having inverters are on-premises solution, but having a cloud means rental. So you can have a bigger setup and going for the rental generators or this one. Clear? So if you have a gold at home, so it will be irritating for you to look after the gold. Why? If somebody comes and steals the gold, worried, and if you go somewhere and if you're not you're out of town, you'll be worried. Instead of taking care of many things, you take the gold and keep it in the locker, right? So what is the gold for the company? Gold for the company is the data. The data, instead of their maintaining, buying the hardware, buying the software, recruiting the people, you give all the data to the a cloud platform. So the cloud people will maintain. Tomorrow, if something goes wrong, you can take a case against Microsoft, or you can take a case against AWS, Amazon people. So Amazon is the bigger company. You can trust them. You can keep the data with them, right? So you need not worry about infrastructure, recruiting the people, everything. Simply you pay 10,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees per month. The big headache is gone from your head. Now your data, your wealth. The wealth is a transfer to locker. The locker is what? On cloud. Cloud, you may have Oracle server, you may have SQL server. So where you have moved your data from on premises to where? To the cloud platform. People will say, I have my data in Azure. I have my data in my AWS. Now AWS is a storage. Now you tell me, I'm keeping a lot of data in my D drive. Now you tell me what will happen. So tomorrow I have a lot of files in D drive. Now all of data, some of data also I'm having in OneDrive. What is on OneDrive? OneDrive is a on cloud platform. Tomorrow, if I lost my laptop, what will happen? I forgot my laptop in the train, or there is a fire accident, the laptop got burnt. Now what will happen? All the local data will go, but only the data which is there in the OneDrive will be safe because it is a cloud data. Every month I am paying 600 rupees to the cloud. So this is a cloud means, so all the data will be online. Even though you lose the hardware, you lose the software, nothing to worry. Everything will be Microsoft is handling because OneDrive belong to Microsoft. Like that, we have a lot of cloud services, like we have a Dropbox. So I can keep a lot of data over there, clear lot of files. Did you understand what is a cloud versus on-premises? So on-premises means having a own hardware, you own software. You have to upgrade, maintain, antivirus, this one, that one. You will go mad. Clear? But when we are talking about on cloud, you need not buy hardware. You need simply buy a simple laptop, connect to a cloud platform so that you can perform all operations over there. So SSIS is a on-premises ETL software, but ADF is what, Nana? ADF is completely a Azure-based ETL software. Clear? So already installed in the Azure. That's what it is. You need not install, but you have to install. And if you get anything, you need to take care of the technical issues also. But when you go in for Azure ADF, so many companies started using ADF, and lot of old companies, you cannot immediately dump, put the data, right? It will take time. It will take another 10 years completely neutralize SSIS, because it will take a lot of time. It is not so easy. So mainframe got stopped 30 years back, but even today mainframes are used. Mainframes are, it is not a fresh application, very old application. People stopped 30 years back in IBM company. But today also mainframes are used because large amount of data in the mainframe. Mainframe is storing the data for banking data, railways data into the mainframes only. Even though you say we are not going to use this software, means it will take another 10, 20, 30 years to get into new software. Today, if people are saying SSIS means, it will not, cannot happen like that. It will take another 10, 20 years to stop completely. But as many people will be there, they have own cars also, right? I have a car because it is my own car, because I'm capable of maintaining that. So 100% people will not use Uber. 100% of the people will not use Ola. There are many people, they have own cars as well. Clear? So you cannot say that SSIS will become zero and cloud will become 100%, but more business can be given to the cloud. It does not mean that you will have a zero business to the on-premises platform. It is not like that. Clear? So cloud is good for the customer point of view. Customer means not you. Customer means ICICI Bank or HDFC Bank who needs more data, because they will maintain data centers. So instead of you're creating your own data center for State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, or Amazon company or Flipkart company, they have to maintain the data centers on their own. That is a headache business, because recruiting the people and paying the salaries, and if something happens, you need to blame a lot of other guys. It will be big headache for the non-IT companies like ICICI Bank. What now you do? You have to take a cloud platform, higher end. You can use it tomorrow if you wanted to. Reduce, you can reduce. Otherwise, once you buy the hardware, if you wanted to reduce the hardware, you cannot sell the hardware for second hand. That is also very big risk for the companies. Upgrading every time new software came, you need to install it. Then I don't know how to install it. Then you need to again get the higher technician, pay the software, service help. That is big problem for the issues. Anti-virus attacks, you need not worry. You have to worry if you're maintaining own hardware. If there is a cloud platform, you need not maintain nothing. Everything will be you're getting at the cheaper prices. Am I clear? So tomorrow is holiday. Next day when we come, we'll talk about all the transformations one by one. So did you understand what is a cloud and what is on-premises? So cloud means rental hardware services, rental software services. You need hardware and software rental, we will give you. We will give you only hardware. You install the software on your own. That is also chalega. That is also fine. Clear? Whatever you need, the companies will provide. What are the good brands in the market? Azure from Microsoft, AWS from Amazon, Google Cloud from Google Platform. Am I clear, guys? That's what you need to understand. Cloud means you should not think something else.